Hello everyone, let's talk about Cypress essential oil today. If you have the oil already, please join me. I'm a holistic counselor, life coach, and fully trained hypnotherapist. I do also distant healing sessions, and today I had a session with a client who booked the VIP clarity package, and we'll look together what is trying to emerge. And of course, this is where Cypress can help us. Cypress essential oil is the oil of flow and transitions. It is interestingly often used in funerals, and it is planted, the cypress tree, often in cemeteries. You might be surprised about it, but from a higher perspective, death is not an end. So there's always a rebirth, a new beginning. And this is what Cypress can help you with. So to see everything as temporary, and at some point we have to let go of everything, or we have to move on, or we have to transition. We have to accept change. And many times when I work with private clients and they reach out to me because they require help in terms of clarity about the next steps, I notice that the biggest obstacles or the biggest blockage that prevents them from moving forward is the holding on, the controlling, the resistance, and the fear of change. This can be on a very, very subtle and unconscious level, so they are not even aware of it, and they come up with excuses that they just don't know what to do or they lack clarity. But in reality, they are simply afraid to let go of something, because in order to create space for something new, in order to align with a higher version of you, to up level, to start a new job, a new relationship, to move to a new city, you have to let go of something that has served its purpose. And this is where Cypress can help you on an emotional level. You can either diffuse it at home, and I love to use it also in a spa, or when I go somewhere where there's like a sauna or a steam room, because it helps with circulation, and it also helps with to detoxify everything that is within your body, because it works always on all levels. So you start to detoxify anything on a physical level, then you move to the mental, emotional, and energetic level, and as a result, it will be much more easier to allow something new to come into your life, because you have created space. On a physical level, because this is the oil also of grief and sadness, I would combine it either with the air blend from doTERRA or the peppermint, because it is said that we store a lot of heavy emotions in our chest area or in our lungs. If you're familiar with the Chinese medicine, this is where a lot of disappointment, a lot of also grief is stored. And if you would like to consciously work with those emotions and to release them, you can either blend the cypress with peppermint or eucalyptus, or you can simply use the air blend already and mix it then with a carrier oil and then rub on your chest. Or you can inhale it. This is what I do now. I use only the cypress because it will reach every cell of your body simply through the breath. Slow, conscious breathing. And imagine that with each out breath, you're releasing the old. you are releasing the stagnant energy that you would like to let go of, that you would like to shift into something new, because energy simply changes form, right? So you would like to have the energy of openness, of curiosity, of courage, and instead of being afraid what you might need to let go of, you are going or setting the emotion of trust, of confidence, of unshakable belief that whatever you're moving to will be the highest and the best option that you have decided to move to. So it's often our fears, our self-fulfilling prophecy that determines the outcome of any event. So everything is eventually neutral, and the way how you approach anything new or any challenges will determine the outcome. So on a physical level, the cypress oil is also great for greasy hair or oily skin. It is also great, as I mentioned, to improve circulation. So simply dilute it with a carrier oil such as fractionated coconut oil, and you can massage it on your legs or any areas that you feel would benefit from circulation, because you would like to have the flow in your life. You would like to move steadily and not to stop, not to hold back. Because what I also observed in my one-on-one work as a coach and counselor is that people have invisible cap what they allow themselves to receive. So sometimes they meet an amazing person, or they receive a great job offer, but immediately their limiting beliefs kick in, and they are then afraid that it is too good to be true. This can't last. I won't be able to hold this energy, and the solution is to keep flowing, to keep flowing, to keep flowing, not to stagnate. Because when you stagnate, this is where energy blockages start to occur, and they will create various also physical discomforts, and you might also have a reflection in your day-to-day life that things are not moving, that you are doing a lot of hard work, and you're trying your best, but nothing is happening. And this is where we are not in alignment with the natural flow. Because if we are simply ourselves and are not held back by any limiting beliefs, by any trauma, or are not too heavily affected by any setbacks, we simply keep moving. So even if challenges arise, we learn from whatever we are meant to learn from this experience, and then we keep moving, we keep moving, we keep moving, and we don't look back. We don't allow the energy to stagnate for too long. And this is where we have a lot of potential to start to live a life that is beyond anything that we could have imagined before. This is where we become one with the natural flow of life. So if you are familiar maybe with Tai Chi or Qigong, they practice it beautifully. They show that you can start to be one with the flow instead of moving constantly against the flow. And if you would like to try the oils yourself, or if you could benefit from some additional counseling, coaching, or healing work, please do reach out to me. My website is www.erika-inspiration.com, Erika with K. And I'm also happy to help you to order the oils at a wholesale price. So this is also what I do. You can either use them for yourself personally, or also as a business opportunity. So if you would like to share the oils with others, what many start to do after they experienced firsthand how much they benefit from the oils, they usually are very enthusiastic to share the oils with others. So I'm also happy to connect you with our amazing team, where you get lots of support, where you can learn how you can do it. And I'm also happy to support you with personally with the coaching and counseling work. I look forward to hear from you, and I wish you lots of flow in your life.